Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Nasir Bey, and I just wanted to give you all a brief overview of what happened on this project of giving a salute to a major photographer pro. Okay, um, during this project, I had to research on some of the top pros in the industry, and in going through that process, I found two individuals who are actually really great, and they're one and the same, and they're called the Wade brothers. Um, After going through and researching all of the other ones that I found, uh, their photography, their process is one that stood out the most to me. And when I saw all of the work that they did, I was like, wow, that is something, this is the level of work I would like to be on. So, for this project, we had to find one of their photos to emulate or just to recreate and try to do it in our own way. And I found one that stood out to me the most, which felt like something I could really accomplish. And it was just an individual with almost like a motion blur type thing happening. So once I decided what I was going to do, which photo I was going to recreate, then I started to think about how am I going to make this happen? And one of the things is that I had to find the right location. I wanted to do it initially on the inside as it was done in the original photo, but then I thought, let me change it up a little bit. Okay, so in changing it up, I decided to go with this location here. And the reason I did that is that mainly because with the setup that I currently have, I didn't have what I really wanted to create that spotlight that was coming in from the left side of his face. And I thought, what other source of light better than our sun? So, and I wanted to pick a location that was that just change it up a little bit. Nothing too extravagant, just keeping it simple. So I came out here and I took those photos that you saw in my assignment that, well, the pre-visualizations that you all saw of the raw shots that I took right here in this environment. And as you can see, it really gave a nice background as to everything that was in there. And I just blurred out that background so that it could see it. And you can actually see how the sun is just shining on one side of my face. And that was the goal that I was going for. And through the shots, I was pretty happy with how they came out. And now I'll show you to the next part as to, like, this was the production part. Now I'm gonna go and show you the post-production part of where I went through and started putting everything together. All right. So here is the final stages of where I put everything together as far as doing the editing for the actual photo for um, for the project. As you can see, I went through and I used the Photoshop. That's just one of the images that I put together, and it actually came out to. Let's see if we can go back to the actual the final photo. So this is where all of the magic went down. Okay. But that is the final photo that was put together for this whole project. All right. So this is where the magic happened. This is where all of the post production was done. And now, final thoughts. So throughout this whole project, I was able to learn about a lot more about photography because I actually have a history of doing photography, but I didn't do it in this shape, form, or fashion. I pretty much was just doing it intuitively, going out there and just taking photos and just doing whatever felt right, but didn't have any plans as to how to actually execute it. Now, going through this whole process, I have a better understanding of how to go through and actually execute a project, how to put everything together from beginning to end, from the sketches and everything of that nature. But it also showed me that I still have some photography skills left in me, which is pretty awesome. So I'm definitely looking forward to taking everything that was learned and applying it to future projects and just pushing myself on each project to be better and better than I was on the last one. Hopefully, you all enjoyed this information. Have a wonderful day.